Oh, this is about to be my favorite part because I genuinely cannot believe that he was brave enough to post this screenshot himself. I have access to the full note, and you know what? We're gonna go through it together. Reminder, he just posted this on purpose. Like, did you read it, Clinton? Titled the note, things I could do to Clinton that wouldn't be half as bad as what he did to me, okay? Starting with telling the whole world his family is alive, destroy his career and personal relationships the way he destroyed my life, leak all of his songs, tell people that he made me cry every single time that I didn't want to have sex with him. Every single time. Tell the truth about why he canceled half of his tour. Haven't done that. Tell people about the time I said I wanted to off myself and he told me, you won't. And posted the suicide hotline days later on his Instagram story, as a little something for his fans. Tell everyone he's faking his Australian accent. Talk about the time I found a literal sex tape on his phone, okay, from the night before, all right? And he started a fight with me 10 minutes later for not introducing him to a fan who came up to us in New York. Imagine that. He's just swiping through his camera roll and I see that he has a sex tape from the night before I had flown in, okay, of him. And he had the nerve to start a fight with me because a fan came up to me on the street and I said, oh, I'm just here with my friends. And he had convinced me that sex tape wasn't him. It was his friend, which, weird as fuck, but whatever. Next up is talk about the time he tried to kick me out in the middle of the night in a city I don't live in for asking him if he was cheating on me. He was cheating on me. The time he threatened to break up with me over being in the same room as a man I used to see while he was simultaneously asking girls on Instagram to come to his hotel and have sex with him. Talk about how he tried to cheat on his ex with me and lied about it. You guys know about this one. Talk about the way that he swore he graduated from pre-med and got accepted to Oxford, but he doesn't know where babies came from. He's literally so fucking unbelievably dumb. You guys know this one, the time he pretended it was his mom's birthday in the middle of dinner and cried in my arms all night. It literally was not her birthday, and she also did not die. Tell people about the imaginary fortune he made up for literally no fucking reason. The time he told me he did not believe in mental illness and you can literally change your mind when his entire brand revolves around mental health. He literally told me, my mom is an addict, he told her she could stop at any time. I nearly made him drop me off on the side of the road. I could tell everyone that the first time he cheated on me was only 48 hours after we started dating officially. What about that? I could point out how he was accusing me of being a gaslighter, manipulator our entire relationship when, hello, the call's coming from inside the house. I could talk about how he would not post me on Instagram because he knew that girls would DM me with stories. You guys, he posted this in one of his screenshots himself. He would not, if I were to go and watch him perform, he would repost Tana, he would repost Ari, he would repost all my friends, never me, because he knew that there would be girls who would come forward and say, hey, that's crazy, he has a girlfriend? I could talk about all the times he cried and pouted like a fucking baby because I would call him insecure, because he was constantly accusing me of cheating, which is what, as we know, a cheater does, and he was cheating on me the entire time. I could make sure no woman in her right mind ever gives him a chance to do the same thing to her, okay? I stand behind that. That's what I'm doing now. Point out how he has genuinely never showed any remorse for any of it, and you can see that in his videos. Are you kidding me? He's sitting there like, she's a liar. Clinton. Talk about the time I waited weeks for an in-person conversation and he stood me up to see Fred again, okay? And that's how his music ended up so, you know. The time he literally called the cops on me and told them that I was gonna off myself, which, in retrospect is kind of a slay, thanks for that. Flew a new girl out 2 weeks after asking me to get back together, and he told her the most disgusting, horrible lies about me that she just obviously sent straight to me, and I went ahead and got her right back to where she came from. Or I could talk about how he literally likes high school aged girls. Mind you, that has since been proven. I left this part of the note out, okay? This was the part where I said the things that I do instead. I said, I protect him and his reputation even though he literally does not give a fuck if I live or die. I make vague TikToks to hold me over, okay? Because you know me, you guys. I can't, I'm a yapper. I pretend for my own self that he loved me for real and that our relationship was real so that I don't, again. And I pretend that he is not a horrible, lying, narcissistic sociopath so that I, again, don't off myself, okay?